Okay, you guys, so it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'm gonna make sure my heat press, my mini heat press is on. I have my mat, which I will link down below on my Amazon front store. And the first thing I'll be using is these adorable bags that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And these are just fabric bags. You get two for $1. They're 9x7. These are my go-to must bags for goodie bags. I am in love with them. I use them all the time. Make sure you cut it open with the scissors. Please do not rip it open. You will make a hole in the bag, and we need these bags. So please take your time when you are cutting them. Super easy. Grab your scissors, cut the top of it, and it'll cut the whole thing. So there's no pulling, there's no ripping. And then once your heat press is on, it'll start in yellow and it'll end in green. So I'm gonna go ahead and link the heat guide in the bottom. If I forget, please remind me so I can do it, because I love to link that at the bottom. I'm going to be using my parchment paper, which I have linked on my Amazon Fun Store. All I'm doing is add a little piece inside each bag just to make sure that the heat doesn't go through. It doesn't damage the other side of the bag. Trust me, it works. It's just a little tedious putting in a piece of paper in each bag, but it has to get done. Okay, so I'm going to do them all, and then here you go. The first thing I'm using is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful green circle that I made from my Cricut. And I'm going to cut them all. And I decided to go with the circle. I thought it was so Christmassy. You can use anything you want and any kind of vinyl you want. I'll link the vinyl down below. I'm going to use the word believe. And I picked it up and I made it in the red. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the way it came out. Look at the bee. So anything that I have, I'll link it down below on my Amazon front store, or any link that I have, so you can go ahead and get and pick up the vinyl as well. That way you guys can use the discount codes. And then the next one I'm using is joy. Look at how pretty the word on this is. I am loving the words. And then of course I picked up another one. And the third design that I chose was in the pink. I decided to make a couple of pink ones since I am making a couple of pink ornaments. So this one says merry and bright, and it is going to be the third design. Once you have everything you need put together, you're going to grab your little bag and we're going to heat press it. Now, when you are making these little bags, I suggest that you put it on the bottom and not the top, because once you cinch the bag, if you put the design too high, it's going to look crazy and it's going to wrinkle. So you want to put it towards the bottom, and then we're going to heat press it for 30 really fast. I'm going in a circle. So that's all you're going to do. The heat guide said 30. You're going to flip it and do 15. Now, a lot of you guys ask me, why do you flip it and do 15? Because that's what they recommend on the Cricut heat guide. So that's what I do. It hasn't failed me yet. If you guys know any better, or if you guys think you shouldn't do it, don't do it. By all means, do what you want. Make sure your DIY comes out the way you want it. Don't ever get pressured. When I do my DIYs, it's so you can look at them and actually make them even better. So you elevate the DIY to your liking. And then I'm going to change it around, and I'm going to press it another 15. Now I'm going to go ahead and make all those. But let me tell you right now, when you're making these, if they do lift, go ahead and leave the tape on and press it again. Don't be scared. If the vinyl lifts, leave the tape on and just press it again. Turn it around, do another 15, and then let it dry. So I'm going to go ahead and do all those. Voila, they're done. Now, once it's cool to the touch, make sure it's cool to the touch. You're going to lift the transfer tape. and you're gonna set it. What I mean by setting is look at how quick that is. You just give it a little quick iron on and you're done. Voila, your bag is ready. So just touch it, make sure it's cool to the touch, pull your transfer tape off, and then it just set the design really quick with a great circle, and you're done. But make sure that it's cool to the touch. If it's still hot, let it go, let it cool down. And make sure you set it. And I'm going to go ahead and do all of those, and they're ready. So we're ready for the next step. The next step is I'm adding the words on there. So the first one I'm going to add is joy. Now don't set it until you make sure that you have your word how you like it. Once you have how you like it, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do 30 on the front and 15 on the back. It's that simple. And then you're going to do 15 on the back. And then you're going to let it dry till it's cool to the touch. And just like that, look at how gorgeous the bag looks. You have customized Christmas bags that you do not have to order. You made yourself, super affordable. The next one I'm using is Believe. Now I'm going to mess around with this one because I don't want it to touch the green. If it does, it's fine. Nothing's going to happen. I just want to make sure I have it exactly how I want it. Now, we're going to do 30. We're going to do the 15. And we're going to let that dry till it's cool to the touch as well. So look at how cute the pink one is. I love the pink one. It says Merry and Bright. And I did it in pink because it's going to match a couple of my Christmas ornaments that I'll be making it pink. So watch out for that channel. Watch out for that video. If it isn't up already, it's going to match the pink ornaments. So I'm going to do 30, 15, and let it cool to the touch. And it's that simple to repeat all these instructions. It really isn't hard, you guys. I'm going to link the mini press on my Amazon Fun Store, as well as the mat and the mats that I use. And the parchment paper. Now I'm going to do all the rest. And just like that, voila. Once it's cool to the touch, I'm just going to pull it off slowly. I'm going to set it. And it's done. And look at how gorgeous it looks. They look really nice. They look custom. You're going to pull the string once you put it together. Look how pretty that's going to look when you give it to your family members. When you give it to, these are even great to leave as Santa little bags for the kids. You could fill these up. Instead of a stocking stuffer, you can leave one of these little bags on there. I'm going to pull Believe. I'm going to set it. And look at how gorgeous that one looks. Let's see how the pink one looks. Merry and Bright. I'm going to set it. And yep, look at how gorgeous that is. So like I was saying, these are great for the teachers. These are great for your staff, your family members. Leave one of these. They're not too small and they're not big. So it's a perfect size. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest. And here you go. And just like that, I have custom small goodie bags. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know which one you like the best. Right now, I think I like Believe the best. But until next time, bye you guys.